Hello everybody, my name is Drew and welcome back to Crash Landing. I just realized I started a shocking number of my videos standing in this spot. This is like the starting position for, what are we on, episode 13? Like, of the 13 episodes, I'm fairly certain half of them have me starting here and the rest of them have me standing here. I don't know whether that's just because I like start just coming out of the bed or like what it is, but yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the topic of today's episode. If you remember last time, let's wander on over here. Excuse me. We built ourselves a power station. Boop. And this is the finished product. This is what this room looks like now. I think it looks freaking awesome. I love the creeper faces in the wall. Those are really, really cool. I was having trouble lighting up the area, and so far mobs are not spawning in here, and I figured out, and I don't know why that is. The reason they're not spawning is that I'm not far enough away for them to spawn continuously, especially with the mob tower up there. But that's okay. We're actually making use of this because we have so many eggs from our chicken farm. I was literally just opening up a hatch, throwing eggs in, and we're getting a chicken, which is freaking awesome. Let's see how much chicken's in here right now. 30. We have 30 and 7 eggs, which is also very handy because eggs are useful. We can throw those back in there. But anyway, so we got those. We do need to do something about this. I need to upgrade these guys at some point very soon, but that's not a big issue. I went ahead and I moved our ender generator down here. This guy is working quite handily now. He's quite full with mob essence. So it's working nicely. We've got that guy. We've got that guy. We have power. Power is not much of an issue. We just need to run the cables for it. And that is probably going to be what we do today after we do our first project. Let's go on upstairs. Let's just use this entrance here. And I'm in the process of building a manual kill chamber because I want to get the... A, I want to level up my sword that I have. And B... Why is this stone barrel there? Oh, that stone barrel became this stone barrel. This is my obsidian generator. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I was like doing crazy stuff to get obsidian, getting alumite and melting it down. Yeah, forgot. We're playing with X Nilo. There is a way to get everything in terms of base vanilla Minecraft from X Nilo. If you put a water source block over a stone barrel and put lava in it, you get that. Just all day, all day, all day. Yeah, awesomeness. There's another way to do, oh god, how do you get end stone? There's a way to get end stone. I don't remember what it is though, but pretty much the same kind of process. You get end stone, which is I think pretty cool. But anyway, let's pop down here. You'll see I started digging this trench out here, so let's just continue here while I chat. The idea is going to be, there's a killing chamber up above. I'm not sure how I'm going to actually have it structured. It needs to be low enough to the ground that I can still hit stuff. And that's going to be the challenge because I don't want stuff hitting me. But let's go ahead and put our elevator down here. And then I believe I have my jetpack on me. I do. Man, I have so much stuff in my inventory all the time. Probably not a smart thing. Thank you. Actually, you know what? No, let's actually lower this guy down a little. Let's make him like here. Because then we're there. Oh, I know what it'll do. I know. I got you. So we'll put him like this, like that, and then I think we'll do half slabs around it. We'll go like this. Actually, no, we won't, because I want a little bit of maneuvering room in here. We'll go the elevator in the middle block here, and I'm getting hungry. And I did not grab half slabs. That's okay. And it also could provide an easy way in and out of this area. But let's go back inside really quickly. And go back upstairs. Turn our jetpack off because we don't want to waste our fuel. Precious, precious fuel, because we haven't made an energetic infuser yet, which may be a priority for us. Haven't quite decided yet. I'm going to be moving the machinery out of this area here. We're just going to have the food production in here. We're going to, and possibly storage, like our main storage access maybe up here. And then we're going to start working on our machine layer, I'm going to call it. Trying to get a lot of the hot stuff kind of out of where we are. And I wouldn't mind getting rid of this one here, changing this barrel for the other barrel and giving it a rather cool upgrade, in my opinion. But let's grab something to eat. Oh, why not have a fish sandwich? That should keep us kind of fed. And, oh, it's not nighttime, is it? No, it's not. All right, let's grab, well, first of all, let's put you away. So don't need you. And let's grab half slabs. That should be enough. What else do we need? I don't think we need anything else. I think the biggest thing is going to be the half slabs. So let's go on over. I may end up putting a tunnel out to this so we don't have to come up actually to the surface to come over here. But for now, this is our mode of ingress and egress. It'll be this. Let's put the plank back. And, oh, we are getting very thirsty. I feel like we're getting thirstier faster. Hold on, let's actually fill that guy back up. That actually seems like a good idea. I feel like, oh, you know what? Dumb. That's my fault. I'm wearing a golden hat. The golden helmet would probably be doing that. 3 should be fine. Yeah, we'll do 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I need to automate this process. Like make 2 or 3 more those guys and then completely automate that whole thing. Which I'm not actually sure how I would do that. Question for another day. Now, I feel like I'm missing... Ah, there they are. Okay, so we're going to have to do that as well. No problem. We can do those. So we grab this guy and we go up. Get that guy out of there first of all. Okay, well, now we'll put the conveyor belts back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be careful not to fall because that will kill me. Okay, so let's go like this first of all. Look at that. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Now the question is, how will this affect, I wonder? Okay, so that would be like I could kind of slap at them like that. Like a bunker kind of thing? Or do I want to do like this? Because I need to get like right up on them. I think that's a better way of doing it, to be perfectly honest. Let's go like this, guys. So we're going to have our exterior like this. And I'm pretty much, because I want to get that last quest from the line finished. I want to level up my sword as well. I think I said that already. Because having a nice beefy sword would be good, I think. Remember, a good offense is a great defense. Okay, so yeah, if they're like this, because I think if I do the half slabs, let's go now, like this. All right, so there's a bunker like that. That's the kind of thing we're talking about. Right, so then they're like this, because the other option would be to do it like that, and I feel like there's, well, maybe we'll try. No, because then there's too much room for spiders to get in here. Spiders can definitely, because there's one, even though it's like 2 half blocks, there's definitely 1 block's worth of space there, and I kind of don't want spiders in my grill. They might still be able to get in there. I don't think they will. We're gonna have to find out. But they shouldn't be able to get in there, right? Right? Like that, and then we can put, we'll put some lighting, like that. Just because I like the look. And now if we were to have like a spider here, like that, right? Yeah, that works. I think that works. I'm fairly certain that's going to work. We're going to have to put a light down here, of course. Stuff it. Oh, let's just put that there for now. Oops, fill off that. All right, and let's fill in this space so that we don't get the spawns where we don't want them. Alrighty, like that. See, having, like, filling in that space is actually critical. But the way the special mobs have been working, like, you've seen them spawn, like, in the random, like, spiders will spawn in the most random of places. It's actually kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest. They were spawning under the floor to the left of the farm. I was like, why? Why are they spawning? Because I didn't fill my trench in. My original trench, if you guys remember the very first trench I built, was kind of lame, first of all. And second of all, it was very, very close to the house, and it was not that good. It was really bad. I kept getting ambushed by spiders. I haven't died in forever, which is, well, evident because we're still here. Let's go. We need to get sync. That was the other mod I wanted to look into. Now that reminded me. This is why I talk things out, you know. They say talking to yourself is a sign of genius. Also insanity, but I'm going to go with genius. Let's go with that now. Oh, we're at a cobble. Oh, that's okay. We'll get more after. I want to see if this thing will actually work. What is that? That's my dagger. I don't want the dagger. Sword. Sword, sword, sword. Okay. So now we're here. Let's see. Do they see me? Oh, yeah, he sees me. Where are you? Woo! That was nasty. Okay, that's cool. So what's the XP in this guy? That's not bad. Okay, here they come. This could end really badly or really awesome. So far so good though. That sounds like I looked at an Enderman. So far so good though. Now what did we actually need? Let's look at this quest here real quick. I don't think the skeletons can shoot me unless they're the sniper ones. They might be able to. Let's open this guy up really quickly. Basic survival, open. Let's see what we're missing. Endermen, we're good. Creepers, we have to kill 11 of them. Or we've killed 11 of 20. Skeletons, we have to kill a whole bunch of skeletons. That doesn't make me happy, because I really hate facing off against skeletons, because they hurt a lot in this mod pack. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, hello. Golden armor, you lucky son of a... Ooh, freaking golden armor. Ooh, that's enchanted. Gimme. Fine. Okay, now hopefully that skeleton will come on over here. Come on. Anybody? The zombies are good. The zombies path really, really well. Skeletons, not so much. They kind of avoid you, by the look of it. Which, that's aggravating, but whatever. Oh, zombie head. Not that I actually need a zombie head. So that looks like it sort of works. The only thing we need is Enderman or we need creepers is the big thing. So I'm gonna let them spawn. We're gonna get some food. But that seems to be working. The next task I want to tackle is going to be underground. We're going to run our power layer today, I think. So I'm going to need to make some more conduit binders. And that's really not an issue. But I'm also going to need food. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat some food here. And then I'm going to make a whole bunch of conduit binder, which I think I've got a bunch in my inventory there. But we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to gather the materials we need. And then we will get to work on our power layer. So I shall see you guys momentarily. Okay guys, we are back and we're just about finished clearing out the conduit layer here. I have one more line of dust to get rid of. Let's go down here. Now this does look like it's fairly expansive for very little purpose, but I'll tell you now that this will serve a purpose to being this big. It gives us lots of options for routing. Granted, we are using probably the easiest mod to route with, which is going to be the Ender IO, largely due to just the way it uses piping. It does make it the easiest mod to route with, because we just have a single line of pipes that are probably going to come down, like the power line is going to come in here, and then we're going to have a single trunk that runs down the middle. And that gives us room to run Ender or applied energetic stuff around it in other ways, and then we can just drop the power lines out in branches wherever we need them per se. The only other thing, so we're gonna have to actually stonify this room or something, just to make sure it's not going to collapse on us when we dig below it, because we are going to dig out the machine layer, which is going to be the layer below us. And we can compartmentalize the layer and do whatever we need for the various machines and automation that we're going to build. We're going to be using cobblestone, and I've already got it up. We're going to use these big cobblestone tiles, which are a very lovely connected texture. It's going to take a little bit of a while to do this, though. I'll just toss these pants on. But that's okay. That's not a big deal. I do have a lot of trash in my inventory, though. That's okay. Well, let's pop upstairs really quick. Actually, let's lay down. I don't much care. No, we can use this one as well. So we can at least have multiple pop-ins. So we go here, here, we're up. And then we've got one inside the ship. We'll probably do this one there. I do need to figure out how to route power. I think I'm going to go on the wall. And then we'll do in the little space below that building, we'll have some power conduits running. Shouldn't be too bad to do. As you can see, this guy's nice and churning away here again. We've got a lot of stuff. We have a lot of basic resources. Not as much as I would like, and absolutely no automation to speak of. So that may actually end up being next episode's task. I may move this guy up a level off camera. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I definitely need to get that actually working. And now that I have more space cleared out and everything running, it shouldn't be too bad to do. I spent a good hour, though, hanging out in our little bunker. And we finally got all the creepers and spiders killed off. Still need to kill about 10 more skeletons. It's taking a lot longer to do the skeletons than I thought it would. It doesn't actually... I don't know. If you kill giant skeletons, I feel like it doesn't actually do what it's supposed to do. Oops. It doesn't actually do it. It kind of half-asses it. Regular skeletons count. I feel like some of the special mobs, when you kill them, it doesn't register as actually completing the challenge. I might be wrong, but that's sort of the vibe I'm getting from it. Let's grab our glowstone. Glowstone will go there. So we're going to use these tiles rather than the little tiny lights, just because I think they look nicer. Go like that, and like that, and like that. And we'll put another tile up here. That should be okay. Let me route these like that. I think the connected texture looks really, really nice. Tell me what you guys think. And this whole layer is pretty much going to end up just being this on the walls and everything. Like, everything will be this color. This drab and droll gray, at least the walls and the ceiling, or the walls and the floor. The ceiling is going to be, obviously, the wood and whatever is on the layer above it, but that's okay. I'm totally over that. So this is kind of how it's going to look. I already grabbed some of the power conduits, so let's go ahead and run some of those right now, actually. Alrighty, let's grab this guy. Now, this is what's really neat about these is, well, first of all, we're going to connect him like that. So they're both there, and then we can go right like this. Right, this is our conduit layer. And then this takes up a whole block, doesn't it? Yeah, they're not micropartable, are they? No. That's okay. They're their own unique thing, and I'm totally okay with that. You can hide these guys using conduit facades. So when we actually drop them down into layers in the walls, like we run them in the wall, I can actually put a facade over them with a painter, which is another Ender IO device. And what the painter does is pretty much what it says on the box. It allows you to paint a facade, any like block color, I guess you want to say, and then put it on top of the facade, or put it on top of the conduit and hide it, which is quite handy. It works very, very well. I believe, where did I see who did that really, really well? I think it was Direwolf20 did in his current, that is skeleton. Why is there a skeleton in my base? I guess I didn't light that corner up enough. Ah! Jesus Christ. Aha. See what I mean? Like with the, if there's one red X within like 1,000 yards, they will spawn on that red X, man. I'm telling you right now. Make sure you light up your bases. Safety first, kids. All right, let's just go like that for now. We will need to light this guy up though. That is evident. Okay, so those guys are good. Where do I want? I guess I'll run this kind of off center, which will kind of bother me, but that's okay. Unless we just kind of put the lighting off center or something. Or we can put the lights on the floor, I suppose. And then just double up or something for the ceiling below. I don't know. That's fine. We can do that. Let's just go like this. So we're going to just run like that. So that's our power line as it stands right now. Doesn't really need to go anywhere else at this time because we're going to be moving all of our machinery. Well, what little machinery we have, which is really only the alloy smelter. But let's pop our quest book open again. If I could find the elevator. Let's pop this dude open and take a look-see. So this is pretty much the only other quest we need to fulfill except the iceberg one, which is the glacial precipitator, which would give us what? Spawn a high golem. I don't know what you do, but that's awesome. So we could do that. What else do we have? The under pressure stuff we need to work on, which I do need to get working on this because we do need to make PCBs. I really need to make some PCBs because we need to make machinery. So that might be something we work on next episode. I think that's how that'll work because we're gonna run the power conduit up into this guy and get the kinetic compressor rolling. I am going to have to put a pressure release valve though. That's gonna have to be a thing because if we get pressure too much, like if it gets to like 4, I want it to just be like psh, and empty the pressure out of there. But that's cool. What else have we got to do? I think that's pretty much it for that stuff. So let's go ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and do the flooring because that's boring as hell. You guys don't want to watch me do that. And then we're actually going to move our machine and start planning some rooms for stuff. I don't know how to do outputs with these guys, though. Like how to do automation. I know there's a way to do it. I'm just not sure what it is. Oh, hello, Condo Finder. You were needed. I don't know what it is. I know it exists. I know you can do it. I just don't know how unless it's with the wrench. No. I need to look into how to do automation with these guys because that would be very nice to use. Unless it's just like I put a item facade on and go, hey, take shit out of this guy. Which could be pretty much what we do. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, do the flooring on the walls in the basement, and I will be right back. Hey guys, we are back, and I have something very, very, very exciting to show you. First and foremost, however, we are going to sleep. Oh, actually, no, we won't. I'm just going to show you. Check it out. After forever doing this, even between working, like every time it turned at night, run upstairs, shoot a bunch of skellies, we are finally freaking done this thing. I could take the machine frame, but we could build those. Let's quickly take a look what it makes to make a sink core. A lot of stuff that we don't have. Therefore, while I go get water, and ooh, that's an ender creeper. That's not good. I just kind of, ooh, there he goes. Okay, good. I'm going to grab some water. That means we are going to take a sink core. I would like to get sink going. I don't know how long that'll take. Maybe we'll do that next year. Or next year. Wow. Next episode. Claim reward of a sink. Yeah, sink. Gotta go with the sink. Claim reward. Which now we get a spam launcher and a tracking self-propelled anti-material rocket. That's a mouthful. And it looks like we only have the one quest to finish in the basic survival tree, which is kind of awesome. So we may actually attempt to do that next episode. Maybe, but we got a spammer. That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so let's just quickly take a look down the stairs. Yeah, I should be able to finish off. It doesn't look like much. We've gone all the way around the edge in our material here. I've inlaid the floor with a few different designs here for show where the power runs. I mean, you can see it on the ceiling, but I thought it would be neat to light up the floor below it like this, just so that it was like, oh, hey, yeah, no, this is where the power is running. And you can definitely see because this is where the inlay on the floor is. Even though I could just look up and see it, it's kind of a neat touch, I think. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish this floor off, and then we're going to move our machinery down and run our wire down the wall and see what we can come up with in terms of a layout. because we do need to get working on some of the other machinery in this mod pack. Specifically more of the Ender IO stuff, because they're really neat. And applied energistics, if we can do it. But I do need to get a whole bunch of PCBs, and we're going to need to do some funkiness with our setup over there to do it. So I will be right back. Hey guys, we're back. So look at this. Yeah, that's what I call one hell of an empty room. Yep. Very, very empty and devoid of anything, but that's okay. This is not supposed to look pretty. This is just a go-between. I redid the cable layout here, so it's down the middle. It makes me happier that way. Now, let's just stuff those in there for a minute. Oh, no, that's stone brick. Oh, never mind. I do like the way that this cable bumps together. I may end up running another line of the item conduits up and down this way, because I may try to automate a dirt production, because we have way too much of everything, of literally everything. This guy's starting to fill up. This guy is full up. Let me just take that out of there. Oh, there's dust in there apparently. Yeah, there. It's not good. There are enemies in here, as you can clearly see. They're there, but the grinder can't work because what's draining power out of you? Oh, the blocks. I bet you. Hold on, and we're gonna change the bottom to output, right? Output. Yeah, there we go. So each of these little conduits as well stores energy, which makes for a lot of energy storage. And we do have a nice little backlog of mob essence, but it's not enough. It really isn't enough, damn it. This guy still has more than an hour, and he's nearly full up on power. Why aren't you getting any more power out? Oh, I guess because it's equalized out for now. Attempting to equalize the power in the network. So it's kind of draining, not out of here really, because it's just doing its thing, but yeah. It is working. I gotta alter the power level on that guy. But it does work. The system is working. It's charging up. The way, from my understanding of the way these conduits work, is that they have each one can store so much power. So like, it has its own buffer kind of thing. So it, I don't know. It's weird. I think that's the way it was explained to me that it works. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But the last thing we need to do today, because we're not going to start working on the machine layer actually, because we're going to run out of time on today's episode. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade some of our barrels that are in desperate need of it. Let's put that guy away there. We do need to upgrade our barrels in the worst possible way for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're out of space. Number two, it's stopping our grinder from working, right? That's the big thing. We need that grinder to work in order to produce mob essence and power. Let's put all that in there. Beautiful. I still have my sink core on me. I should put that away. Let's see what we need to make some upgrades really quick. I know we're going to need structural upgrades. If you guys have seen... put that away. If you guys have watched Agrarian Skies, you'll know that upgrades... I wanted to see how to make this, by the way, would be good, but we'll talk about that later. So we want to go do Jabba. And we're going to need to make some structural Mark 1s, which is just planks and fences. Iron and fences. So let's make a whole bunch of fences. I'm going to go like 3, and then we'll go like this one. Or is it sticks I need to do that with? I think it's sticks, isn't it? Yeah, it's trapdoors. Fine. We'll do sticks. So the idea is going to be that... Oh, hold on. Let's just do that. Yeah, like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. So we're going to be making a whole bunch of structural upgrades. First and foremost. That's kind of the first agenda there. Okay, so we can put... Because we're going to need a whole bunch of these. Sure, 100 is good. And now let's go like that. How many of these can we make? We can make 25 of them. We're going to need at least... let's make at least... Yeah, screw it. Make all 25. Because we're going to need them. The other ones we're going to need... Oh, we need to... it was a dumb mistake. Let me make a whole bunch of these structure upgrades, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, we're back to do this one quick little project and then we're going to finish the episode off. You can see that I now have several upgrades on my hotbar. The first one being a Structure Mark 1, Structure Mark 2, and a Void upgrade. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift and right click on each of these barrels. Like this. And you'll notice there's now a little 1 next to each of them. That means that there is one upgrade slot available in each. And the nice thing, so it disappears when it goes away, and then you do it, and ta-da! Now we can go 1, 2, and then you notice that they change color. I think I've been over this in Gray and Skies, but I'll go over it again. They will change certain aspects of them, at least physically, when you alter their structure. These little upgrades are great. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now what the Void upgrade does is that if there's over and above the current max storage of it, in this case 64, if I were to take a bunch of the gunpowder like that, I could just stuff it all back in there and it would just get deleted. It acts sort of like its own trash can. And that's kind of ideal because, well, let's face it, we have a lot of each of these. Now I'm probably going to end up putting some storage upgrades on them just so we can have more on hand and then just delete the excess, but you see how it works. It's very, very handy to have this set up. I mean, the rotten flesh we could probably be using to make an endless amount of dirt, and I really would like to make an endless amount of dirt, but you know how it goes. We'll see if we can get that rolling, maybe next episode, or I'll do it off camera, one or the other. But we'll try and get that going. But now that's set, so this shouldn't backlog our system any longer. I should try and figure out a way to get the essence adhere in somewhere, but again, whatever. Not really important at this point in time. It's really not. But that was today's episode, guys. We got a lot of work done today, a lot of grunt work done today, so that's really good. Doesn't always make for the best episodes to watch me digging, but hey, we now have a bunch of space to work with, and between next episode and this one, I will dig out the layer below and set it up as the machine layer, and then we're going to start building some machines, the first one being a little more automation to do with this guy in here, in terms of getting PCBs set up, because we do need a whole bunch of them, and we've got the seeds to do it now. We should be able to make a whole bunch of PCBs, if not make them quickly. We'll be able to make them anyway, sort of the point I'm getting at. We may remove this entire setup here because we don't really need it, but it wouldn't be a big deal because these guys are running this guy just on their own, right? This whole thing is self-sufficient, which I kind of like. It means we don't actually have to worry about ever running out of water or power when it comes to them, because it's, well, we have a lot of charcoal, and we've got a lot of wood in here to be turned into charcoal, so that's really good. We also have a ton of water, so I could make a bunch of food too. Keep that in mind. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps me out tremendously when you do that. As always, I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye!